wij allemaal samen gesproken. Het is net dat ons dan allemaal onze ideeën om ook inlichtingen voor die strijden of hoe wordt dingen gedaan of hoe wordt development van cooperate met every team dat staat dan meteen staat het meer one national die mensen met elkaar een voorstel te komen. Ik weet niet of dat misschien mooi lijkt wat ik te doen, maar die man van vrijdag in Europa is een moeite gemaakt om vrijdag aan te lezen. Is het goed, is het niet gedaan na vrijdag, maar ik speel wat we bereid om te wijzen. Seriousness indicate, denk ik, braden nog meer. Toen vrijdag in Europa, dat we skarren delen laten vrijdag aan het worden, die braden nog ordelijk gewacht om die operatie te komen. Die moet altijd alles van het worden, dat betekent dat het op alle vlakken, niet certain vlakken. Ik heb net gepraat over allemaal vanuit dat ik dus kom bij van ons Karel waar we ook adresseerd in werk op van ons zelfs en daarom zeg ik dat we alles ik kan het niet uitstellen. Dat kan wel een item
we don't carry weapon, but you're going to be beaten by the spirit of the Most High. You see, because this time is a crucial time. Everyone must rise up. You know, Mos. You know, Mos.
Let us see.
I don't know, he's a lieutenant or what. Maar het basis dat als hij uitgewerkt het dan kom op 2 november die stel, wat betekent dat is direct luister gou net, dat is direct wat 2 november as die eerste jaar wat hy nou gevier word, as al vir die laaste 5-6 jaar wat betekent government, so-called government, even baie van die manne ook weet dat Rasta het so dan so dit nou kyk nou net hoe koud is dit om spesifiek op die 2 november wat vir ons 'n belangrike dag is op die dag maar net so te kom check. Nou dat is hulle nou werklik, ek meen soos ons nou net hier gediskus het ook, as die mense nou terugkom en 'n woord goed, hulle gee die manne dag af, moet ons dit verlig vat nie en weet ons kom met iets konkreet, want hoe kom ons wys as 'n samewerking, maar as hulle net terugkom en sê net dat dit wys dit maar net hoe is die mense ingestel op Rasta, nie so seer net om op hulle werkie, maar op Rasta, en hier hoor ek elke keer 'n getal geld, wat beteken vir my geld en human dignity, ek meen hulle kan nie geweeg word, dit kan nie opgeweeg word, dis nie, die brothers ook bewus daarvan, maar okay, ons gaan nie hou oor 'n lang redenasie, het wys maar net 2 November ken hulle al vir die afgelope 5 jaar en hulle sien dit as niks, hulle stuur 'n hele army en baie van die manne, iemand van ons black brothers ook ken al die 2 November, nou kyk nou net hoe niks word dit gesien nie, as hulle ten minste gesê laat die dag oor of wat, as dit vir ons is serieus om te sien hoe ons dit moet aanvat en nie as niks vat nie, want hoe kom ten minste kyk die cooperation hulle gee ons 'n go ahead, maar hoor die backcam Wat wys maar net waar moet ons kyk so nog lank in ons amper ons samewerking hier en dit wat ons op soek.
Okay, al wat ek nou vir jou kan sê dan moet ons moet maar voortgaan vandag. Ek kan nie daai mense wil dit net uitstel.
As daai hoe die brada se persoon op.
Ek kan nie. Dis
ek praat nou net op persoonlik maar ek kan nou niks nie kan net hoe die brada voel.
Al wat ek hier net te kom, ek gee die beveiliging vir die mense wat die hokke afbreek en dit gaan my taak wees vir
dan kan dit beseker as ons sal lees aan nie want dis waarvoor ons dan peace en love en as enige dit voel en ek sal dit teen staan of whatever teen praat want ek staan nie vir dit maar ek meen dit is die dis nie werk dit is waarvoor die man Sondag kerk toe van vir 'n uur Sondag in die kerk as nie vir sulke dinge ek meen ons die man is op die grondvlak dit het ek net ook gesê jy het 'n beter prent wat jy kry daai man nie hy trek sy tyd net stywer en kyk wat is die nuwe nuus wat kom en dit is wat ons begin te consider en ons gaan nie aan peace toe werk op 'n Rainbow Nation toe as ons aanhou op die soort manier van werk ek meen van selfspreekend ons word nie plek gegee nie ons kry nie gee nie ons kry nie 'n platform nie want dit is nee luister nee is goed brother
ek kan niks aan doen
dit is waarvoor die man Sondag 1 uur in die kerk gaan sit net vir inspirasie by wat en dit is wat ek hiermee besig is die brother ek praat maar net oor human dignity oor menslikheid die man het elke keer gesê die som geld wat het alweer die land vir 2 dae gaan kos maar hulle consider dit nie dat ons is miskien 'n minority klomp watter clause is daar dan in ons constitution as minority dan ons weet as 'n majority nou wat die rule maar wat is daar
ek gaan met politiek gaan ek nou niks inmeng nie
nee brother net my dit is nie politiek nie is net truth and right dis waarmee ons
wat is die van
Melville
die naam is Melville
ja
ek gaan nou net vandag my taak doen ek gaan jou nou vra asseblief
en die brother se naam is ek sien nie van is Mok nie en die naam
Bertram as daar goed binne
my brother weet te kontak na die sien die brother
as daar goed binne kan is of asseblief vir my verwyder dat ons die struktuur kan afbreek asseblief
nou sien die brother dit is wat so hard is want byvoorbeeld as jy regtig hy dag gegee het ons geweet okay wat het tot nou toe praat van samewerking want ons nie samewerking gegee het die brother sal iets gedoen is dit nie het ons nie samewerking gegee het jy
nou net my instruksies doen dis was die man ek het ons met daai man gepraat asseblief ek moet verwyder vandag
ons is nog nie kans gekry om hoor te word
Vrydag het julle kans gehad meneer in die hof
en toe word daar geappelleer meneer
ek kan nie
die man weet nie wat die hof vir rigting en die man weet nie wat
okay waar
hanging upon the heads. Prophecy is hanging on the heads. They are burning on one side, Babylon must fall. They are burning on one side, the material side. They must fall. They must fall. Prophecy is on the heads. Fire burning 77 times, 7 times. Fire on the heads.
Well, let the whole world can see this is crazy. This is
Can you treat your son like this? This is not the way Papa Mama should have the way as the owner of these people.
What he said, I must do.
You should take one of us, Papa. You should take one of us and we go straight there. More than you can do what you do.
It's gonna go
This is not the
because
best
it's
way.
starting with talking.
This is not the best
But
way.
I said, like, tired of talking with you because you don't want to listen.
Okay, but
Yes, yes. Ngitheni ngesusu sonke manaba kwendawo. Ngitheni ngasivuli basonke sife. Sizokhetha le ndawo. Lo government is foolish government. Kunokuthi amapolisa
without facilities now, because if they give us this place, they have to give us options also for the church.
that's right.
For tomorrow morning meeting.
Yes.
You understand?
Yes.
Then we will request the council to be present, including the councillors.
Yes.
The city council to be part of that meeting, plus yourself.
Yes.
Would that be all right?
Yes.
Yeah, because to sit here the whole day, we'll be talking the whole day.
Yes.
There will be a lot of complaints.
Yes.
But we won't reach the solution. Yeah, but if the court order has been issued, it must be carried out. But we
will never get a place anymore. That's what we know. We see, because first time they promised about this whole land. When they remove us there, they give us the whole ground beyond these electric pylons. They said this ground is for you, Rastas. All this ground belongs to you. When they change the plans, they never contact us. You see, and we did make an appeal in the court, but them say now Friday was a court day, but we never been contacted.
okay.
That's from June.
From June.
Yes.
Or were they informed that they'll have to move out?
That's right.
What was their final date to move out?
The 7th of September.
7th of September.
Saturday they have appealed on Friday.
But what is the alternative place that they must go to?
Here we are. Was this?
Can we go there?
everything. So from here, this is our plot. This is where we are now. What we're fighting for, we fight for this place. You see, this place is got plots. From here, my brother can bring.
Yeah, so that I can show you this thing exactly. Let's come in this ground. House there. Going underground here. Going straight right. What is the space here you're giving to us? Because here they're talking about that place which they're giving to us. That place, when I asked the engineer why they don't push the soil that place so that it can be level. They said they can't do it because that place is for water. If they push the soil there, it's gonna block the whole drainage there.
This thing is deep.
So we got no grant for this thing.
It's deep.
We've got no ground. It's not to say we don't want. They never even come and look this ground. The engineering, I asked them. I told him that time, come, put pegs to this ground so that we can see how big is it. He said to us, there's no ground at all.
I think the best thing to do is maybe to get the city engineer himself to be present at the meeting tomorrow morning.
The city council will be present plus the engineer.
Plus the city engineer.
Yes.
And then we can get the councillors and delegation to sit down at the police station. Let's work make it tomorrow morning. So maybe they've got also another appointment. What I will do, I will go and contact them and I will come back to you. But now, the decision about that structure is between the sheriff of the court and the RasTafari.
No, I'm not the representative.
Sorry, you're the sheriff to do the job.
Now, it's not easy to
As you see, Mr. Robert, you see the developers continue to decide. We don't block everything according to the law. We're not against develop here. We still develop, but we need to.
I just want to speak with my
that white drain there is going straight there. Is this one? Them say if you build something here, you must be away 6 meters away from this place. How many? 6 meters and 6 meters away from this one, which means there's no ground at all. It's marked here, community center here. This place they mark here is that place with the bush. That place is for water. You see, Jaman? It's not for housing. This one. That one. They never inform us. That's why the things go like this, because they make a one trap, 1 mouth for us. With the scoopy fence, so that where our NI fence we need go. NI did drop. Show the man something. What we've done last time.
The day is very short for us now. But to save time, because we need to consult with the other role players, the town engineer and the other people. Do us this favor. You have already indicated that we are prepared to break the structure by tomorrow and to move to this side. So what we will do then, we will say to the sheriff, okay, let's postpone it for today. And then what you need to do then, you continue to break it off by yourself tomorrow from 8 o'clock. Then by 12 o'clock, you join us at the Westside, at Philippi East Police Station, where we'll be having the city council and the town engineer, where they can sort out the issue of water and the other things. Is that all right for you? So in other words, it will be much, we say, because in terms of the court order, you are supposed to move out there today. If you do not move out, then it must be destroyed. But we are saying, yes, let's accommodate you. Let's accommodate you because you indicated that you're willing to move by tomorrow. Now we say, okay, let's give you that opportunity to sort everything out. You know that by tomorrow from 8 o'clock, you start removing everything, your property and everything, to move to this place. But to here. In the meantime, we must inform the city engineer or the town manager to say, well, you'll be moving out by tomorrow to this place. Then they must come and maybe to sort out the issue of water and the other things as to how can you sell it. In other words, we do it in a very peaceful way. But the court order is there. What we are doing now is to say to the sheriff, okay, let's give you this few hours to sort everything out from your side, and we'll be sorting out the matter of arrangements for the meeting for tomorrow. And then tomorrow by 12 o'clock we finalize everything, and then they must sort out the issue of water and the other issues.
Can I ask
the municipality. This ground is allocated to you. The ground is allocated to you, but we are saying, we say they must now come and make arrangements with you. And that is why the 5 of you must be present in that. Where it can be said, well, you must they must sort the issue of water and the other things out for you. You understand?
Okay.
Yeah, but in the meantime, you should be moving to this place because we don't want them to go there and break your structures physically. You understand? But if you can yourself, analyze as to what will be the arrangement. You understand?
You see, there's something that I'm interested in. Suppose this after we have finished the talk, we're going to remove it, you can take it back. Because then one thing I know that we can break that structure there, but the main thing, there's no ground in this place. As you heard, even you hear, we are here also ourselves in this place. There's no place at all for that structure. This is the main problem that always and that people are using for the schools, for children which are attending school every day. You see, and they found us in this bush with that school. So it's not us who came in and built the structure in the way of the contract. It's the contract came with the pipes while the hole is standing there a long time for us. Now the problem is that
but you see now you bring us into the issue of negotiation of the fee.
That's what I want to make it. I want to make it clear.
I do not understand. But now we are going to accommodate you and we are taking us down to another extent. You understand? Our responsibility is to ensure that the structure is complete. But now we are accommodating you and this is what we say. Understand? Now the issue of the ground here, that is what we must sort out. That is what must be sorted out in the meeting by tomorrow. I do not have the ground. If I had the ground, I could give you plenty of the ground, but I don't have it. So the person who must give you the ground, you must talk to that person by tomorrow. And that is why I say, because the powers that I have here in this regard is to remove you there. But we have checked the place on our own. So we want to accommodate you to say to the people tomorrow, okay, tell the people what you want. And are you going to put water? And are you going to level the ground? That is what we want to do. You understand? But we want you in the meantime. We want you because we do not have 30 hours or that a lot of time. If we don't reach consensus here, we will be obliged by law to remove the structures. But we don't want to remove the structures. We say remove it on your own while we are talking. And when we talk there tomorrow, we'll be supporting you to say, well, level the ground properly for the people. And put water, make water available. That is what we are going to say. In other words, we have convinced ourselves about the place here. Then tomorrow is to say, well, let the people. But you rectify everything there. Make it proper for people to stay there. That is what we are saying. And that is why we are going to the town manager and the city council to say to them tomorrow, we want to see you in the meeting and rectify or make that acceptable to the ground acceptable to the people so that they should stay there. Is that understandable?
You see, what you were trying to explain to Mr. Moki that but Mr. Moki is trying now to investigate the reasoning concerning that concerning what they can be unaware of that when we should remove it on our own self.
Yeah, but that is why we are saying. That is why we are saying. Start. We don't want. That is why we are saying. Remove it by 8 o'clock. Yeah, remove it by 8 o'clock. You come here and we look for small places where you can make shelters for yourself. While the 5 people that you are going to elect are going to join us at 12 o'clock in the meeting to finalize the other issues. You understand? Because if you say you are not moving that by tomorrow, then it will have to. And we don't want to go to that.
At the end of that meeting, must tell you where to move, to put up, but the structure must be
pipes for us. That's the main thing. You must understand it. They want to take that ground and give 22 people from Vietnam, not we, Rastafarians. That's why we know that once we remove those structures there, we know that they win the ground. Because why? Once they put those pipes there already, they won't allow us to rebuild the structure there again, because it will cost them a lot of money to take those pipes out. And we inform them.
I think you understand that there was a court eviction order that the structure must be broken. But we have listened to the people that we are busy with the celebration or the festival. And we have discussed that with your leaders. And we have decided that instead of breaking this while you are having the festival, it would be much better that we should postpone this event for tomorrow. And then for tomorrow from 8 o'clock you should break the structure on your own properly, and then we should organize transport for you. So from the sheriff's side there will be transport to transport all the material to the place which is allocated to you. But then in the meantime, there should be a meeting at Philippi police station where 5 of your leaders will be represented in that meeting to sort out the issue of water and the other issues regarding the site there. And we thought that is the best way. We don't want to see a situation where the police are fighting with the people. We are not here to fight with the people, but we are here to serve the communities. And now what is important is that whenever there are problems, we need to talk. It won't help us to fight or to resist. Because in this regard, there is an eviction order from the court. Now, I'm not above the law, and nobody is above the law, even the state president. But we thought that it would be wise to talk first and to talk about this matter instead of removing you by force. And we were happy that your leaders could understand that. So that is the situation regarding the structure. So the appeal is that by tomorrow, start breaking it yourself, and then by 9 o'clock, the sheriff will be here to help you to remove the material. Because it will be too heavy for you to move to that side with this big structure here. So it is better if it's demolished properly by yourself, and you look after your material that is not been damaged and so on. And that will help you that way. And then you have it transported properly that side, and then by 12 o'clock, the matter of water and the other issues should be finalized at the Philippi police station, where your 5 leaders will be represented. So that is the message that we are bringing across to you. And we wish you the best. We say celebrate, right, but and we hope that you won't have problems tonight. Until tomorrow, then 8 o'clock, where you break everything off. That's all from my side.
The structure, there's no ground, there's no place to allocate the structure at all. Even them, they did so by themselves that there is no land for these structures to be there. But now what them saying that while we are going to reason with the city councillor and the province and the engineering, we have to find out the solution tomorrow from them, where this thing strictly had to go, because there's no ground at all. Even to break this thing and to send it there is just to keep the material. For to build there, there's nothing we can do. So tomorrow we must find a solution at the police station in Philippi after the meeting with the city council and the engineering. That's where we stand on. Because now they said they've got nothing to do and they can't take us further about this. Only they are given laws to come and do the work. Only by themselves they give us a chance so that we can negotiate still. So things can change tomorrow. We don't know. We'll see after the gathering at 12 o'clock in the meeting.
Can I have just a question? Why do you know give us chance until after the meeting, Chairman? Because more time, if now the stakeholders now they feel that INI can take this ground, INI must come back to build the thing INI was destroyed. Why they can't wait until after the meeting now, even INI to be sure now, no, them chase us now, we can break it, this thing, you see, people. Because we might break this thing 8 o'clock, but when we're there, they give the land back to us, to INI, you see, and we look like fools.
INI can try the INI best according to the way they've been come, that no, they can humble for INI in this day. Besides, at least INI can go reason tomorrow, but at least today, we need this day. We need it. You see, Germans. Otherwise, we wouldn't like to see our people die because we need this day. And to King Selassie is a disgrace while his celebration to another places, INI die in Cape Town. So we must look those matters. So that's why we did say, we have those 5 brethren who will go through there. And then they will come back, they will give us everything. That's why they say, they will see that if we can have another things that will make more our place more time, we will take this side or we go that side. That's good, but what is needed, we did ask it this day to them that they must give INI this day. INI can be power, chant for the Rastafari.
Again, while we think we are free, we are not free. So the police must think that thing. We are see them works. So INI must respect these people. These people come from far away to celebrate this day, and you give us this heavy load. And we still try to be humble, to communicate like you hear what my president say. Even we're not even sure about this place, but we try to satisfy you also. But INI is not in consideration by the whole movement of INI. So we ask you to tell your authorities these things, so that you are in a position. They must respect INI and the faith we have practiced. But that's what we do. Is not for us alone. It's for the whole majority of black nations, even Europeans, because we praise the living mighty I. So I give you that blessings and that words. And if you're not going to keep that word, the Almighty will deal with the INI or in these forces.
Yes. It was the very same thing I told him in the beginning. He said this thing, but he wanted to do his thing. Now at the end, he sent our INI black brother to come solve their things. So I said, like, if he can come, so let that little respect and come apologize for what he already done. Because this for INI is a great day. It's not nothing. It's a great day. And he infiltrate on INI, right? So that man, Mochi, that white man, he must come and apologize for INI. It's the only little thing that we ask from him. Apology as an official, and they say a professional somebody else. Come and apologize for his behavior. So the very same thing I told him, give us only this day, and we know the situation, we can deal with it and come in a better way tomorrow. Now the same thing come the table. Okay, give them this time to tomorrow. The very same thing I told him. So why couldn't he use his own mind as a professional, as a captain? He can't rule that army. Not in my side. You see, man. So he needs, I need apology for the instruction that he got. Just say, I church, lay down. That's I church. You see, I get talking about it. That's I church. It's part of I liberty. You see, I want that apology of that man.
I can lose my eyes. What it was, this thing was so thick. And that plant, this thing was so thick, and him go almost like that. See, not go straight. That's why it was not so like that.
These people are hungry. Long time they want to shoot and find people.
Come like through here.
Yeah.
In the lake.
See.
Yes, man.
Yeah.
I showed the man right through here.
Yeah. I man was now jump there, building was there by the fire.
Here's the 2 holes, man.
See,
the man through here, and into the man's leg.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
Return day was past Friday.
George, I invite him there to bring this message forward. So we tell I that he went to court and actually that Babylon cut the thing off and said, okay, in 21 days, you see, the things have to be removed. So check now, from Friday up to now is 3 days, which means it's only a weekend which was in between, not a work week, a weekend. This is the first starting week, you see. So which means this morning they said, no, that appeal. And even Prince did inform, and I know it, he will appeal this case, you see. So which means if they, cut down the appeal or whatever, they still have to notify them and say, okay, your appeal doesn't success, which means it needs another day or half day or whatever, you see. But look now, so this is a crucial issue, which means why I say this, because in Cape Town, since 4 or 5 years back, we celebrate the 2nd November, and they know these days, 2nd November, so we know, you see, they intrude in I rights. They know this is a celebration, and they will shame Rasta this very same day, you see. If they was human or peaceful or whatever, they could actually delay it for 1 or 2 days, and the very same thing I asked this Captain Moji was here.
Together, you know, and even the children, they can see that they have their part. Yeah, now the activities of Rastafari.
Where I like to claim that the Supreme is saying, but know that the original understanding was that the piece of land on which we are now is also part of the land that was given unto I by the government as such. But now on Friday, when I was there at court, because there was an order saying that we must break the stuff, the altar and the school community hall, and I must break it down. So I did appeal against that finding of the court. So on Friday when I did arrive there at the court, the judge, he was telling Ayman that I could not speak on behalf of the community. So he wasn't prepared to listen to what I had to say there, and he just missed. And I need to appeal against the finding that they had made some time ago in August. That was pure bad-mindedness on the side of them, because police officers and councillors, because these people have got no saying in this business. This is a court matter, and a judge of the High Court has made a court order saying that the altar and the community hall must be broken down. There's already been a contract that was signed by the community together with the council, where in terms of this contract, I have agreed to occupy the land on which the plots are, on the 100 plots, and not this piece of land here. So that is the contract that they have there. So they cannot come and make different decisions now, because these people are not empowered to do that. What we will have to do now, the way forward, obviously if the state is not going to listen to reason, then it's going to be again a court application that we will have to bring, that the court must order these people not to proceed with what they're doing now. It's for I and I to decide what we are going to do. If these people are going to come down tomorrow morning, because they said that they're going to be at 8, and court there, but there are those people that usually starts at 9, because that's the earliest time in which I would be able to bring this application to say what they're basically doing now here. But if they're going to come here at 8 o'clock tomorrow morning, I need to know where we're going to stand. Are we going to tell these people, bulldoze this stuff down on us? Or are we just going to say, just go ahead? I here will have to take that decision tonight, because other way, we will have to know what we're going to let ourselves into. Because if we make a principled decision, we'll have to take it all the way through. Are we going to allow them to break it down?
Or are we going to say that they're going to add more soldiers tomorrow? SADF force is going to come also to assist them.
But isn't it possible that I can tell them they must wait for the court decision before they come and...
That is what Anna has been trying to tell these people all along. You see, they are not acting in terms of the law.
So when they come and break it down, then you see they must wait for the court decision, so I must stand firm, even protect the crop. Although I got to make a change.
What did the people say? The president is control here. What do they want I to do? Want I to just give up the place? Want I to fight this battle? Or what do they want I to do? That's important.
Yeah, you see, the serious thing, my brethren, you see, as we're going to stay here for I future and the children's too, it's very, very difficult to just give up decisions. Because we must think about the I future.
So, Mama, members and members got to stand firm against the rally around Rastafari to stand firm here with whatever proposals they say they want to say behind them as this, prevent them do whatever they want to do. That's the only solution, otherwise they're going to just push Aina all over flat with the house, flat with Rasta, shoot, kick. Because Aina just say, yeah, like a lamb to the slaughter. No way, Rasta.
What's going to happen tomorrow?
fathers and mothers. But now, you know, most of them, they would speak as our parents. And then in this coronation, I just ask the blessings. And we give them, and we need them also to give us the way forward, if they have the way forward for I, you know, because they talk to us as the children. Yeah, because I know it's not easy to be the Rastafari, or it's not easy also to be in this life. Yeah, but I'm talking about the Western. Yeah, so I'm not working longer, you know. I'm going to give thanks and praises unto the word of Rastafari. I'm you know. Yeah, I know that those are the ancients of Africa. Yeah, all that we forget and now we stand on the soil of Africa. Yeah, I now it's all about by the African team because the Babylon name from yesterday was such a